Hello. Hi. How are you? How's it going? You know what we're doing? We are playing some Fable 3. We're back at it again. We're still going. We're still continuing. We are actually in Aurora right now. I know what you're thinking, but hope everybody's got their explorer hat on because we need to explore the city. Then I would like you all to come for the ride. So, all you come on for the ride for us exploring this town and everything like that and trying to hopefully maybe monopolize it. One of the two. Make sure you like the video if you like it. If you don't, let me know. Because there's another button that you can also click over there on the other side. Totally fine with it. Either way, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of the shenanigans, the weirdness, the craziness, the happenstance, whatever could possibly come next. I don't know. Either way, let's get right on to it. Oh, and also, hi comment section. I see you. Don't mind you. Okay, either way, let's go. So we gotta explore this place. Dog is probably gonna go nuts. Telling me a whole bunch of times of, hey, here's a dig spot. Hey, here's a dig spot. You know, stuff like that. But yeah.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
Thank you. Alright, so apparently according to the whole entire thing, we have explored. Does that mean that I can finally buy stuff?
Welcome to
Hi! No, not yet. Dang.
the sanctuary.
Yep. Okay, bye. Bye, Jasper. I appreciate you. Hey, 4.6 mil. Getting there.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets.
Yeah.
He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the Crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the Crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing to stop it. Now I ask that you do what he would not. Ben Finn has told us of your quest, of your revolution. There are not many warriors left among us, but we have ships, and we are willing to fight beside you. Not because your brother wronged us, nor because we thirst for revenge, but because we want protection. We require aid if we are to survive.
You know what?
That is the promise you must make.
I will
Help us
promise
to
that.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Man, we're making a lot of promises. I hope with God we got money for all of this, because...
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Blades. Much were these? Were these 80? Yeah, these are 80. You know, I think we're actually gonna get blades. We're gonna do blades and fire. That'd be funny. Alright. We spent some seals. Look, that's the last place that we need to go, right there. Can you see it? Getting close to the end of the game, but we don't have enough money yet, sadly. So, also I think we have to do like a quest here or something like that for Walter to get better. Yep.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry.
Possibly.
He's a tough old nut. He'll pull through. Walter?
Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya.
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud. Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
Already.
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
So it's telling me to board the ship. Okay. I don't want it yet.
The promise you...
Won't let me buy any of you. Aww, you suck. Alright, well, let's keep going. Back on the ship. I thought there had been more to do over there, but I don't remember.
All right,
that.
I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the West Barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke and the fire and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
Alright, let's go.
We lost one ship.
Ow. Okay, first off, knock it off. Knock it off. Okay, just stop. Oh, crap. I forgot to put something on. Yeah. This way, I believe.
The armory
Yep.
is at your disposal.
Blades and fire.
An ex-
That just sounds like fun.
Shoot them again.
That show him. Their masks won't protect them from a smell like that. I taught men soldiers in you how to walk. You used one of those mortars before. How about you blow up this one?
Blocking only delays your death.
Does it? I feel like it makes me win. Bye. Oh, right there. Oh, got him.
That's how you handle the sword. If we can't get past those gates, this battle is already
Set him on fire and shoot him with blades, right? That's how it goes? Oh, right to the back. Talk about victory. What up? Excuse me. That was very rude of you. I'm gonna need you to stop, okay? Thanks. Give up. All right, here we go. Boom, boom. Take all those knives.
might be faceless, but they're still nothing but men. Don't show them any mercy.
I wasn't planning on it.
Keep it up. There's plenty more left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blow that up because, you know. Shoot the barrel. Finished him off. Yeah. Kind of stopped. Just barrel's destroyed.
Be able to move in closer now.
Was that a fire or was that just a...
Take the fight into the city! Now, a bit of close combat. This is more like it. Recognize old Walter, our brother Earl.
How you feeling, Walter?
Better if you stop asking me. Now let's go.
Ow. Knock it off. Okay. Dude, you got in the way. I just noticed there's a dude riding a mower right there. Oh, yeah. Jump on his head. Right between the cheeks. Oh.
They should know better
Okay. 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 You know what? Enough. Please. Thank you. Get out of here.
See, I can still aim to it.
Can you? Guess I just get really close. I mean, that's fine with me. Oh, God.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the...
No.
What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
No, I'm not digging up a spot.
Good shooting.
Okay, Walter, you're in the way. Okay. That sounds like that would be dangerous right there. Seriously? Like, goodbye. Nope, no rest for you. No rest for the wicked. Alright, there we go.
Shut up, then. Look, it's Paige. That girl knows how to handle this. Come on, we're not far from the castle now. We'll meet up when they're there.
Paige is taking her sweet time over there. Yeah, what up, Paige?
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause.
My voice. Okay, seriously. Okay, enough. Goodbye. Okay. Are you though? Because I feel like you're not. Goodbye. There we go.
Elite soldiers, my arse.
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives, but I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Oh, you mean like that guy right there?
Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to our thunder?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
I don't know why, but I feel like we're not gonna have enough money.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
That was quick. Bought a few soldiers. Took over a town. Excuse me. I was wearing a robot outfit. But, you know, all hail our new king. I'll take it.
All hail the King of Albion!
Damn straight. Now, just because we're king doesn't mean that we're over yet.
There he is, the King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Okay. All right, so King schedule: Judge Logan, former King of Albion, set tax policy, talk to Reaver and Bowerstone Industrial, consider proposal to rebuild the Bowerstone Old Quarter. Okay.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
I'll go to the throne room eventually. Sorry, I need to... Okay, they're still good. Is this also good? Where is that? How do we get there? How are you guys? All 35s? Okay. We're good there. You guys good? All 35s also? Yep. Okay. I'm just making sure, you know, all my houses and stuff like... Ooh. Don't like that. Definitely redoing the power stone. Alright. Where's the throne room? Over here?
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed.
The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our mother's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
See, I'm gonna do A because it's good. X is bad.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
I mean, obviously we're gonna go this one. Like, it's just smart. What's this? 100. Well, can't get that one. I ain't got enough seals for that. Alright. So, you heard the lady. We're either benevolent or we're a tyrant. I'd rather be benevolent. So, in order to do that, we need to have 10,000 gold. Or 10 million.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start. But you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold, a topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have three clear choices, Your Majesty. One, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave... Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Yeah, what's that? I mean, we got a lot of money to give to her. Oh, I can only give him 1 million at a time. I mean, I'm just going to transfer everything over to the treasury. I'll keep a mill on me, but, you know. Alright. I know. Ravening gameplay right here.
Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized. So expect a crowd.
Thanks. Oh, okay. So I need 6.5 million gold.
Any other
Yes. Can I finally... I cannot do anything in Aurora.
business to attend to?
No, we're gonna keep the monarch up. Boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence.
Hi, Reaver.
I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well,
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now.
I'm gonna keep my promises.
This will be an Albion worth
that's
fighting for.
basically why I've been playing like
shall
offline, just to like
begin the
amass wealth.
necessary modifications
Is so I can keep
at
every single
once.
promise that I possibly can. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish up the days of this for the King's Decree or whatever.
Welcome
Then
to
we'll go from there.
Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Ooh. Consider proposal to rebuild the Bowerstone Old Quarter. Last thing on the docket for the day.
Don't you wish there was some way to shop?
8.8. So I need 6.5 million. I do need a good chunk of change. Kicker though is, and this is where they like, I don't think they know or anything like that.
buy from anyone. Buy from me.
Your Majesty, may I present you with this?
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
Thank you. Alright. Let's go to the castle.
Your Majesty. Greetings,
Hello.
sir.
Good evening. Good day. Good day.
At your command.
Alright,
His Majesty, the King of Albion.
let's finish this one.
Today, You will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal.
I love how
Reaver
I look like I'm
shall
bored.
stand against her.
I mean, I am bored.
You may speak.
Your
You're sitting
Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed.
Okay.
You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the old quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept?
Nah, we're gonna rebuild.
I recommend you reject Paige's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
I already made my decision. We're gonna rebuild it. Reaver, you're a jackass.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reaver Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
I understand the projected gadget. Blah 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 blah.
Is there a more beautiful spectacle than a big pile of gold? Forgive me the rhetorical question. In any case, we are certainly doing well, but we are still short of the target. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets. The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Decide on the castle's decoration, rule on the status of Aurora, embark on a journey of adventure and exploration.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
All right.
My lord?
My lord?
All stand for the king.
First off, what the f are you wearing?
So good to see you, Your Grace. Your wonderful.
Today you decide on the decor of the castle. Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Done. Over with. I want to rule on the Aurora.
Your Majesty.
And then go from there.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised.
We're going to keep it. We're not going to break the promise.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Two reasons why I did it.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora. An oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Riva Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
So, two reasons why I did the Aurora one. One, keep promises.
A
Ruler.
most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Alright. So you want me to go on an adventure? Got it.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Okay, so since we rebuilt Old Power, I still have everything. Got it. Can I finally... Can I buy stuff? It's for sale. Aww. Not. I'll buy stuff. That's okay. So yeah, so we gotta go to Aurora. You know what?
The
We're gonna do
Sanctuary
that.
shop has some new bits. Any other business to attend to?
No. Either way, that's gonna be all for this one. In the next one, we're actually going to be going to Aurora for a little bit of adventure. We overthrew our brother. We did all this other fun stuff. Now it's just a whole, like, making money is essentially what we got to do. So I'm going to be grinding offline to hopefully get that money cap that we need. But either way, I hope everybody had a blast, had a great time and everything like that. Like the video if you like it. If you didn't like it, you know, you can let me know by disliking it. It's fine. I understand. If you want to see more of this whole wackiness and everything like that, see where we're going to go with this after Albion and all that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and all that fun stuff. And I will catch everybody in the next one. Goodbye.